Hello and welcome. My name is Johnny, and I am thrilled to have you join me as we get ready for another great week here in this place that we call Spokane. Other people probably call it Spokane as well. Actually, I think it says Spokane on the map. So, in this city called Spokane. So, if you want to know some of my top picks for things that you can go out and do even during this holiday week, I highly suggest checking them out. So, until further ado, it's time for the Spokane Minute. Okay, so the first venture I am offering to you is actually just a little off of Spokane. I actually want to talk about Airway Heights. So their main theater, movie theater, is right there on the main drag, and it's called B&B Theaters, and they do something fun, which is they do trivia nights every Tuesday, and this coming Tuesday, which is November 25th, they're doing Disney trivia. It's all ages, it's free to go, and they have a lot of prizes that they give out. So if you are a Disney nerd, I have a lot of friends who are, and you want to go have some fun, talk about movies, do some trivia, maybe win some fun prizes. Like I said, it's free. They only ask, try to buy some popcorn, try to buy some of the, sodas or the candy. That helps support them. But I know they are always looking for innovative ways for them to bring people in, and I love that. So if you want to go to trivia on Tuesday to go talk about all things Disney, it starts at 7:30. And like I said, it's out on the main drag. It's B&B Theater in Airway Heights. You can go to their website at BB Theater. That is with an R-E. You know how I love it. BB Theaters, Theatres.com. So if you go to bbtheaters.com, you can find out all the details. But go out there, have a good time, bring a bunch of friends. And it's fun for the whole family. So, there's your first. Okay, number 2. I have to say, I love something that's just outside of normal. Just a little off from what typically happens this time of year. And so I am super excited to tell you that you can go have your free photo with Krampus. I'm so excited. I don't love this time of year. I don't want to sit on Santa's lap. Sometimes kids think I'm Santa. No. But to go have a picture with Krampus, a free picture, I am down. So on Saturday, November 29th, that's this coming Saturday, from 11 to 6, take yourself on down to Petunia and Loomis. It's right downtown on North Howard, 224 North Howard. If you haven't been there, it's so fun. It's like, I used to watch a show called Oddities, which was all about this shop that sold odd and kind of slightly creepy things. That's Petunia and Loomis. There has never been another store in this town like it, so go down and visit it. You can buy creepy dolls. You can buy all sorts of fun, entertaining things. But you can also go have your picture taken with Krampus. And I suggest it, especially the fact that they're offering free pictures. That's crazy. If you haven't been, it's worth the trip just to explore it. They like to call themselves Spokane's only year-round creep town. I love it there. I've been there a few times. Now I want to go there this Saturday. If you're around Spokane, you're back from family, go do it. I would love to see you there. I would love to be there. So like I said, Saturday, November 29th, 11 to 6 at Petunia and Loomis, which is right downtown at 224 North Howard. Go have your free picture with Krampus this Saturday. Go to their website if you want more details. It's petuniaandloomis.com. I'm sorry, it's petunialoomis.com. PETUNIALOOMIS.com. This is like partly spelling bee, partly a list of fun things to do. But I so want to see those pictures. So go and have a great time and tell them Johnny sent you. I'm going to give you 2 things you can do on the 29th. So we just talked about pictures with Krampus, and later that night, why don't you go out and have a really delicious steak dinner with one of the best steakhouses in Spokane. That is Church Hills Steakhouse. And little side note, when I interviewed William Shatner years ago, He told me every time, and he comes to Spokane frequently, every time he comes to Spokane, his favorite restaurant is Churchill's. So I'm sorry, if Captain Kirk tells me that, I believe it. So I just want to say that they do live piano while you eat dinner. It's in their downstairs lounge. They do it on Fridays and Saturdays. Here's one coming up Saturday, November 29th. It is from 6 to 9 p.m., 3 hours of amazing songs on the piano by their pianist. Gabe Lopano is going to be playing all sorts of music from Sinatra to Bing Crosby, all of the classics, while you eat a really good steak. Because, listen, I'm here to tell you, I've been to not so great steakhouses and hated steak, experienced an actual high-class steakhouse, and it was a whole other story. So I suggest on Saturday, after having your picture taken with Krampus, why don't you go on down and have a really good meal and listen to some fun piano music in their downstairs lounge. They are located at 165 South Post. If you want to get reservations or find out more, you can go to churchillsteakhouse.com, or you can call them at 509-747-9888 and go and have a classy time here in your very own backyard. It'll be fun. Okay, now let's theorize that you have survived the holiday that's coming up later this week, and maybe things are calming down a bit between the two holidays, and it's that first week of December, and you want something fun to do that helps you come back to your creative self. We have quite a resource in an organization, a nonprofit called Spark Central. They have an amazing brick and mortar, that's what we called it in the old days, a brick and mortar shop down in Kendall Yards. They're actually down on Summit Parkway at 1214 West Summit Parkway, and they do something on Thursday, December 4th, from 5:30 to 7. They do drop in and write. This is for adults. It's an adult writers group. They will give you prompts, or you can bring in something you've already written, and in front of everybody you can share what you've created and then help others help you mold it to be even better than you thought it could be. I love stuff like that. They like to say that it ignites creativity, innovation, and imagination. And I have to say, yes, something like that really does. I've done groups like that before. So it is free. And it is free because they're a nonprofit, and many people have donated to make sure this class or this moment for you to go in and write is available. So I would highly suggest it. Thursday, December 4th, 5:30 to 7. Even if you've never written before, prompts are super helpful in those situations. But bring in something you've been working on. I've been working on my novel for 20 years probably. So go in. You can find out more information at spark-central.org. Full on is https://spark-central.org, and it'll tell you all the information that you need. But it's a fun kind of get out of your head and into an imagination station, and maybe take a little break that way. But I highly suggest it. If you're an adult, you want to go to a free writers group, I suggest this one. Finally, last but definitely not least, is something that I look forward to every year. It's a tradition in Spokane for I think the past 20 years. And this year, starting on December 6th, from noon to 5, and then they run it the 6th, 7th, the 13th, 14th, and the 20th and 21st. Wheatland Bank is bringing you free horse and carriage rides down at Riverfront Park. I don't know why, but there's just something about sitting in a horse-drawn carriage that just makes you feel cozy and classy, and especially if you share it with family, it's fun. If you share it with a significant other, it's romantic and snuggly nice. So I'm excited that it's back. I love that it's free. You can go down to Riverfront Park. It's like I said, it starts again on December 6th, and it will go all the way through the 24th, but it's just on those weekend days, and you can get a free horse and carriage ride, get a picture taken in it, have a lot of fun. Those are fun, unique things you can do in this town, and I think that's pretty cool. I might make my interns go with me. I don't know. Not awkward at all. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this week's Spokane Minute. I gave you things to do during this current holiday week as Thanksgiving fast approaches, and I gave you a little extra so that you can start your December right. I do want to take one moment and remind everyone, if you are out there and you don't have family to spend Thanksgiving with, but you want to have a meal and you want to be part of the community, SAN is doing a potluck. SAN, Spokane AIDS Network in Spokane, been around forever. They're doing a potluck on Thanksgiving from 11 to 2. It's down at the SAN Pride Center at 715 East Sprague, Suite 115. And you can bring a dish to share with others. There will already be food there. If you can't bring a dish, that's okay. Most important thing is to be a welcoming community. So if you need a place to go, maybe you're part of the queer community and you don't feel welcome, or it's a little overtaxing to spend a lot of time with the family and you need to escape during it, go have amazing community and conversation and great food as part of this amazing free potluck that they're doing for Thanksgiving. So you can go and feel the warmth of that holiday right there. So again, reminder of SAN is doing a potluck on Thanksgiving. So this Thursday, the 27th from 11 to 2, go check them out, find out more, and just go have a really good time, because this time of year doesn't have to be rough. It might be a little bit, but you can find ways to make it better. And I highly suggest those. A great big shout out and thank you to April Gilbreth and Daniel Coriel. They are my two interns that are amazing. They work so hard. So I want to celebrate them. Thank you to everybody who works on our team this year. I'm grateful to each of you. And a lot of you have said some really nice things about this presentation of what you can do in Spokane. So keep sending encouragement, keep giving us ideas, pictures, the whole bit. There is a lot coming from Aru Creative, which is the production company that does this. So let's get together and change the landscape of our community around us. And that's what I have to say about that. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week.